Jessica, I heard you broke up with Brad. Who are you gonna date, now that you can date anyone?
I don't know. I think I'd like to be on my own for a bit. I mean, obviously if someone special comes along. But I mean really special, like nothing I've even remotely considered in the past.
Holy shit,
I want that kind of love, like that docking kind of love.
Oh, yeah.
Like penis in the foreskin kind of love. Just like warm, just like...
Hey.
Everybody fuck off. Morty, I need your help. We need to go on a quick adventure.
You said I could go to school today.
That was before I needed something, Morty. There's a plasma shard in the Abadongo cluster. A princess has it. If I get it, I'll be awesome.
We've been going non-stop, Rick. It's not healthy. You know, these are my teenage years. I just found out Jessica's single.
Oh, wow, Morty. Wow, what an exciting life you lead. Let's go, in and out, 20 minutes adventure.
I did the burps for Rick this season.
Steady, Morty. 5 cetons.
They're on our tail.
Steady, goddammit. 2 cetons. Fire! Pull up, Morty. Pull up. Pull up.
I just noticed that looked like a butthole. And then there's a vagina, and then she's got sick butts.
Like the Star Wars movie.
Fuck.
Do this anymore.
That was seriously fucked up. We almost died.
So you agree?
Fuck yes, this was insane. That was pure luck. I was not in control of that situation at all. Look at this, Morty. Look at my fucking hand. Look at this shit.
Why do you keep doing this to us?
I don't know, Morty. Maybe I hate myself. Maybe I think I deserve to die. I don't know. We need a vacation.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. New Rick and Morty Season 3 footage, basically like a Star Wars Death Star trench run parody done to look like this big metaphor for sex. So I'm going to break down and explain what the hell's going on. There is a new round of the giveaway, and because there's a hardcover of the comic they just released, that's basically what it's for. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. Be sure to click that bell to enable alerts so you don't miss anything. So the reason this looks kind of weird is because this aired during a developers meeting for Adult Swim. So that's why I had to white out part of that message there. It had their phone number on it, so I can't put that in the video. But this is just so completely insane. And this is all about Morty being a complete horn dog and going after Jessica, who's not going out with Brad anymore. I love the way that Jessica intros it too. She totally calls out that she is DTF, and Rick just walks in and just shut up everybody, I need Morty for an adventure, and they take off. Rick has always been kind of a cockblock when it comes to Morty. He always tries to horn in on Jessica, and it goes sideways. Like when he had the love potion and it turned into Cronenberg world. But the way they cut this clip out of the episode, which looks like it's from maybe Season 3, Episode 6, just based on the time code up front, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to air as the 6th episode, so this will appear somewhere in Season 3. But they go off to find this crystal that Rick wants, and it turns into like if you look at the way that they do this art, it's basically a bunch of sperm chasing them in this giant vagina that they're going after. So one of the funny things, you can consider it trolling, you can consider it hilarious, whatever, is that they said that they added a lot of testicles in the background. Like Season 2 finale, look at all these. These are all testicles. So if you listen to the commentary track, sometimes they'll joke about that. How they're like, oh yeah, we asked for way more testicles in this episode. But now that you know this, when you rewatch episodes, look for stuff like this in the animation if you didn't notice it before. Like, oh yeah, that kind of does look like a giant vagina with a bunch of sperm chasing them. So really, just taken in that context, this clip is all about Morty being obsessed with sex with Jessica, then they fly off into a space adventure, which becomes a metaphor for having sex. The other best example of this is the Plumbus ad. Plumbus, everybody has one.
Today on How They Do It, Plumbuses. Everyone has a Plumbus in their home.
First, they take the dinglebop and they smooth it out with a bunch of schleem. The schleem is then repurposed for later batches. They take the dinglebop and they push it through the grumbo, where the fleeb is rubbed against it. It's important that the fleeb is rubbed because the fleeb has all of the fleeb juice. Then a shlami shows up and he rubs it and spits on it. They cut the fleeb. There's several hizzards in the way. The blamps rub against the chumbles, and the plubis and grumbo are shaved away. That leaves you with a regular old plumbus.
I always wondered how plumbuses got made.
Then they get the Star Wars medal ceremony from the end of episode 4. They even add some Star Wars style music on top of this, and then proceed to drop as many F-bombs as possible for like the next 30 seconds of this clip. So let me know what you guys think of this Star Wars style Death Star vagina parody video. I love that there's a Star Wars movie now about stealing the plans for the Death Star that we all just saw this past week, and Rick and Morty just posted this random clip that they've been working on for the past year. Like, they've been working on this for a long time, so they didn't just think of this in the last couple of weeks. This happened way earlier this year, but they basically turned the Death Star trench run itself into a metaphor for impregnating a woman. Just completely amazing and ridiculous in the best possible way. I cannot wait for season 3 to get here. So let me know what you guys think of this, and what is the funniest thing that you found in the background animation, like something that they didn't totally call out to. Like, there was the butt world that they teleported to with all the gas. There was the world where everything was on a cob. That's usually the one that everybody quotes. Everything is on a cob, let's get the hell out of here. There's just so much of this stuff in every single episode, but I am actually pretty surprised that they went that far with this clip. Like, this is pretty not safe for work, so I'll be interested to see how they change this for the final edit, because this is just an animatic, so they could change little bits of this, cut some stuff out, or even add stuff in. But Justin Roiland was actually talking about Rick and Morty Season 3 real soon. He said it's coming along. He couldn't say exactly how many episodes he'd seen final edits of, but he did say it was coming really soon, so that seems to confirm everyone's belief that it's going to be sometime in March. But aside from the old favorites like Squanchy or like the really, really big side characters, I'm expecting them to introduce a whole bunch of new characters, like giant telepathic spiders. That's kind of what I'm expecting from the storyline in this clip here, like the sperm people and the giant vagina. But you guys can let me know, like, which characters do you want them to bring back? And I know there's the multiverse theory, so like we have different versions of every single character that could be alive, just like there are a ton of Mortys, just like the idea that C-137 Rick isn't on his first Morty. And also let me know what kind of Rick and Morty videos you guys want me to do in the next couple weeks. I will do a video about the evil Morty and the idea that Rick isn't on his first Morty, just based on that episode.
C-137, the council apologizes for its false accusation. And in the way of reparations for our terrible mistake, we would like to compensate you with this voucher for a free replacement Morty in the event that your current Morty should... guys, not a good time.
So lots more Rick and Morty coming. There'll be some new Star Wars, new DC and Marvel in the next couple of days, but next Rick and Morty should be next week sometime. I'll say congratulations to the first giveaway winner, Mark McCauley. Just please private message me on the back end of my channel so I can get your contact details. You win one of the new Rick and Morty hardback comic collections. Nice Aberdolf channel icon too. So a whole bunch of stuff coming tomorrow, look out for that. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for my Rick and Morty theory video, and you can click here for the